Slave DiBiase.
Yo, 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 yo. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Do you feel me? Since y'all getting a little bit of this extra over here, y'all can actually see what's going on. Oh, what's going on, y'all? Thank you for joining us for another live episode of the Offenders Initiative podcast. I am your illustrious host, Slave DiBiase, and this is yet again another smoke sesh, another 420 sesh. I just want to thank everybody else who might pull up in the future of this podcast today. Thank you so much. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, your boy Slay Daniel Richards, aka Tony Spark, aka Victor Von Slay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And in the comments, please never forget, always do. Let me know what you're smoking on or whatever. Let me know what the strain of the day is, and let me know what was your favorite part about everything that we may have or may not have reacted to today. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what y'all rocking with. I want to say I rolled up the rest of this sprinkles that we had. I'm messing with that. Got my little I don't know what that is. My little ashtray over here to the side. But y'all see the caption, man. R. Kelly sex tape victim breaks silence. What? After how many years? We got some Epstein files are getting exposed, supposedly. And Corey Holcomb versus Joe Budden. Has anybody seen any of the topics that we're about to discuss today? Let me know. But I can tell you where we're going to start at. How do y'all feel right now? If you 80s babies, 90s raised me, or maybe you might even have come up in that late 90s era, you know what I'm saying? Late 90s era. Everybody has heard about that. In early 2000s, everybody has heard about the R. Kelly sex tape, right? Y'all heard about that. Heard it was supposed to be allegedly some little younger. No, it ain't allegedly because the man in jail for it. There's supposed to be some little girl online talking about not online, but she was actually in a video with him. My man got bammed up in court about it. And one question that I have always had was, we've never heard from the little girl. We've never heard from the little girl at all. And I always wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, now that she's a little bit older, what she may or may not have to say on this whole situation. Well, it turns out she's supposed to be coming out with some sort of memoir. You know, everybody, they do anything for clout. Everybody's trying to get some money nowadays. Learned a little while ago that R. Kelly thought he might have actually been coming home early. No, my brother. You are going to be in jail. Listen at me. Listen here. When I'm telling you, Big Slave telling you, you are going to be in jail for the entirety of that sentence. They are not going to cut you no get out of jail free cards, no go home early cards. You're not finna get none of that, brother. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But you shouldn't be the only person locked up. And we're going to get into a little bit of that today. But yeah, this Jane Doe from the R. Kelly X tapes. Wow. Okay. Let's see where do we go on this one. I want to say we should go right here. CBS Mornings was actually talking about this, y'all. This is bad. This is bad. Matter of fact, now let's let's go to CBS Mornings, y'all. Hold on for a second. All right, y'all, let's check it out.
Singer R. Kelly was convicted of racketeering and sex crimes in two separate federal trials in 2021 and 2022. But his legal trouble started many years before that. In 2001, there was a sex tape that was leaked showing a 14-year-old girl. That girl was Rashona Landfair. She was known as Jane Doe during one of Kelly's trials. Now 41, Landfair spoke with Jerika Duncan in her first television interview about her new book called Who's Watching Shorty?
Nah, you ain't gonna hit us with that. The book is called Who's Watching Shorty? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I'm sorry. I can't get with none of this shit. I can't. We just gonna let her speak for a little bit.
How does it feel to not be Jane Doe anymore?
It feels very rewarding. It feels very liberating. I really
Rashonda Landfair on R. Kelly allegations and taking back her life, reclaiming her name. Yo, all right. Before she say anything, sweetheart, we didn't know who you were. We did not know who you were, and all this proves is you wanted some clout. I did not know who a Rashonda Landfair was. You was Jane Doe all these damn years. A lot of folks don't even think, I wonder what the little girl got to say after all these years. A lot of folks don't even think that way. I've always thought, you know what I'm saying, damn, what would be Lil Shorty, you know what I'm saying, whole perspective on this whole situation, since it's, you know what I'm saying, it's coming out to be this whole villainized thing that he did with her on camera, you know what I'm saying, which he did. Never seen the tapes, don't want to, but they are a very real thing. They were floating around the hoods or whatever on VHS, but just reclaiming her name. You had your name. We didn't know who you were.
wanted to live in my true skin, in my true self.
And your true self today is what?
My true self today is Rashona Landfair.
Rashona Landfair had dreams of becoming a star. In the 90s, she was a child rapper who came from a musical family in Chicago. Her aunt, R&B singer Sparkle, worked with hitmaker R. Kelly.
Oh, no, I remember this song. If the shoe fits, wear it, girl. 2 years ago, didn't say you had male friends. Off up in college. I remember all that. That's crazy. Nah, so this was Sparkle's niece? Eee.
And wanted him to meet her talented niece.
You say your aunt told you the next time we're at the studio, you should ask Robert to be your godfather. Aunt Sparkle explained that I should sit on his lap and rub his head while I asked him to be my godfather.
Wait. Hold up. We not just finna act like that lady didn't just say that. So this is what I meant when I was telling y'all just a second ago when I said R. Kelly should not be the only person locked up in this whole entire situation. Her auntie told her as a kid, a teenager, not no grown like 18-year-old, a teenager, a 13, 14-year-old girl, to sit on this grown man's lap, rub his bald head, because you know that nigga had a bald head at the time. Bald nigga, you know what I'm saying? He had a bald head at the time. So your grown ass aunt told you to sit on this grown ass man's lap and rub his head. All of y'all sick and need to be put under the jail. Sparkle motherfucking ass too.
That is the start of him entering into my life in a different way than just being an artist or hanging out at the studio. It became more personable at that moment.
Kelly agreed to be her godfather, but soon after, when she was around 13...
For what? You don't know that girl. See, all right, man.
Landfair says he began grooming her and touching her inappropriately. At one point, her aunt Sparkle suspected something wasn't right and called social services.
Why don't you think anyone believed?
I don't believe that. How do we go from go sit on his lap and ask this man you don't fucking know to be your goddaddy and rub him on his head and tell him that that's what you want? How do we go from that to now you calling child services? Nah, man. Something ain't right in the gumbo. Something ain't right, goddamn. Something ain't right.
Your aunt Sparkle when she first raised a red flag about a possible inappropriate relationship?
I don't think they believed her because there were no obvious signs of what was actually taking place.
You say it was a couple of weeks before your 17th birthday. You say, Robert told me the copies of one of the sex tapes of 14-year-old me were beginning to be sold on the streets of Chicago.
Question. Did you know you were being taped, young lady? I know you're a kid, but these are still questions that we can ask you now as a grown woman. Did you know you were being taped? Did you know you were being taped? If you knew you were being taped, that's a whole nother situation right there that just don't sit right.
And across the country.
I was empty. I was very hollow inside. I was very confused.
According to Landfair, after the 2001 leaked tape, Kelly told her parents that he was in love with their daughter.
It was very complicated.
You in love with who? You in love with a little ass girl? And don't act like we ain't know that you and I'm talking to R. Kelly now. Don't act like we ain't know that back in the day you and Aaliyah got married, like legally married. I don't even know how y'all do that in Chicago, but you got married to a whole 15-year-old girl. That shit weird.
My dad wanted to make the right decision, and he was not okay with anything that took place. I was more under Robert's brainwash. He utilized me against my parents, making threats of suicide and doing different.
Who's Watching Shorty might just be the correct title for this motherfucking book, because it sounds like her parents knew what was going on, her auntie knew what was going on, and everybody was cool with it as long as Mr. Robert Kelly was breaking off that munyan chunyan. You feel me? Sick. She'll probably never be the same, bruh. There ain't no way. My thing is, she can't be with nobody. There's no way in the world she with nobody. There's no. I'm not gonna let the men of this planet wear that jacket that there's some simp ass nigga out there that would actually get with her after she breaks down her story. That is damaged goods right there. So there's no way that there's no sane man that's walking around with this woman. So she's just alone and just hating life for the rest of her life because of R. Kelly. It's nasty. And her parents and her auntie Sparkle. It's nasty all the way around. I feel sorry for her.
Things out of desperation to convince them to not turn on him.
In 2008, roughly 6 years after being charged with child pornography, Kelly was acquitted. Landfair would later say she lied to a grand jury when she testified that the young girl on the sex tape was not her.
Why not tell the truth when there was finally a trial after 6 years?
That's one of my biggest regrets, not telling the truth.
But the 2019 Lifetime docuseries, Surviving R. Kelly, changed everything.
The spirit of conviction came over me during that moment.
Because of that docuseries?
Yes. Somehow I felt responsible that he was able to hurt so many more people.
I could see how she felt that way. Maybe she felt like if she'd have went ahead and told the truth early in the game, nobody else would have got, you know? I really feel sorry for her. This is nasty work.
During the time, I thought maybe these were just sexual fetishes that he had with me. Maybe this was just abuse I was going through. But when I saw that he was allowed to hurt so many people because I lied, that did not sit well with me as an adult, as a woman.
In 2022, R. Kelly stood trial in Chicago for sex crimes. Landfair testified Kelly was found guilty. In her memoir, Landfair writes directly to survivors and reminds herself that she deserves grace.
Embrace this next chapter in your journey with anticipation that God will plant new dreams in the fertile soil of your heart.
Okay. She's written a memoir about all of this nasty stuff. Is it just for clout? We can ask this question now. Is it just for clout, or do y'all feel like after hearing all this new information that maybe it is that she just needed to tell her story so that y'all can like fully solidify and stamp that the boy Robert Kelly is truly a monster? But my thing is the whole, I just can't get behind the whole reclaiming your name and all that, because, sweetie, we didn't know who you were. You were Jane Doe all up until now. You wanted to be known. You wanted to be known. You know what I mean? Just all I'm going to say is I feel sorry for what happened to her, but you got to take what comes with wanting to be known. You know what I'm saying? All good publicity. All publicity ain't good publicity. Even when it's bad publicity, all that shit ain't good. It's just, you get what I'm saying? Like, you might not get the attention you searching for in this. That's all I'm saying.
I love you times infinity, Rashona.
How proud are you of yourself?
I'm very proud of myself. I've come a long way. A lot of cold nights.
Or is it, I've gone through so much pain, I might as well get a bag from my pain. If I'm gonna go through pain, I might as well get a bag from it. Is it that? I don't know.
But I mean,
And what she said there at the end is, but I am here today. And that is really at the core of her book. She's now a mother of a 5-year-old son. We did reach out to her aunt Sparkle, who said she is relieved that Rashona is in her healing journey. Sparkle also said this: any suggestion that I groomed, facilitated, or enabled harm to my niece is untrue and deeply painful.
Nah. Is it untrue and deeply painful because she's telling the truth? Are we gonna double back and say that the little girl didn't say, go sit on his lap and rub his bald head?
As for R. Kelly, who is currently serving sentences for 2 federal convictions, an attorney representing him told us they could not comment on specific allegations in the book without reading it. The attorney added that Kelly wishes Rashona success and peace at all levels. Very.
Nah. Salute to CBS Mornings on that one, but nah, we not doing all that. Last I checked, Robert Kelly is supposed to be a Capricorn, right? True Capricorn man, yo, it ain't no beef, especially when it comes to some shit when a motherfucker done fucked us over, lied on us, cheated on us, relationship, family, whatever the case it is. When we not fucking with somebody, it ain't no I wish you all the best. No, I may you rest in shit. I wish you all the worst. Please stay away from me. Just know I'm only gonna say it one time. Just know that I wish you all the worst. That's what we be on. So that whole he left her the best success and all that. Ain't no way I'm saying no weird ass shit like that. I wish her all the best success and I'm not getting out to 2045. Bitch, fuck you. Even if I did do it, ho, fuck you. I don't know, man. The memoir, honestly, after hearing everything that she said, I'm glad she wrote it. Here's one thing that I'm gonna let you know right now that I firmly believe in. Bullies, thieves, snakes, and monsters do not deserve to sit in the dark. They should be brought out into the light. I truly believe that. So salute to that sister for whatever she may get from this. Hopefully it'll be all positive. Now, more of these Epstein files. Y'all heard about this stuff with the Epstein files? Hold on. There's a certain individual that's supposed to be that's supposed to be issued here, but I'm gonna just let y'all take a look at something, man. The Epstein. No.
The Department of Justice releasing its remaining documents from the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche saying the records will be posted throughout the day, including more than 2,000 videos, more than 180,000 images, some of the material so explicit you have to verify being an adult before you can actually access it.
Many of Epstein survivors have.
That's letting me know this is nasty work. In order to be in here, we have to know that you're an actual adult for us to go over this goddamn this case, this breaking news. This is nasty. I've never seen no shit like this. This news has a parental advisory with. I've never seen news with parental advisory. That's crazy.
Been publicly pushing for years to have these documents come out, but it took a law passed with near unanimous support in Congress to finally bring these documents to light.
Victims of Mr. Epstein have gone through unspeakable pain, and there's nobody that should say anything differently. And I to the extent that there's frustration, I understand where that comes from, just from what we know about Mr. Epstein. I hope that the work that the men and women within this department have done over the past 2 months hopefully is able to bring closure.
CNN's Evan Perez is here with us now. And Evan, there's been a lot of speculation about President Trump being named in these files. And
it's about to be a hot time in the cold town tonight. You hear me? And this is by way of CNN, y'all, just in case you didn't know. And this was put out 5 days ago. This was a week ago. Hold on, it's just speculation as of right now, right? Allegedly.
we're learning now the FBI actually compiled a list of allegations related to the president back in August. What are you learning?
Right. So this was in 2025 that the FBI compiled a list of all of these sexual assault allegations that involved the president of the United States, that some of them stretch back years, decades.
This is bad. This is bad. Like, I see other countries, like they might have like their version of like Saturday Night Live, and they over there just clowning our motherfucking ass because of shit like this.
That were associated with this case. And, you know, we don't know what of anything is actually credible here. As a matter of fact, we believe that a lot of these could not be verified. Some of them were second and third hand accounts that people were relating things, you know, and that's the way the FBI works, right? Some of this is in 302s, what they call 302s, which are essentially witness statements, and anyone can make any allegation.
Witness statements. Ew. See what
the files
look
also
at
show
this.
that. Well, the files also show that Epstein repeatedly took the fifth during a 2016 deposition when asked more than a dozen questions about former President Clinton. Among them, several about whether Mr. Clinton.
What's funny is Bill is in half the damn pictures we done seen. Bill right there, like, yeah, my nigga, what's out? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Y'all ain't get me in that last one real good. Get me in this one. Get me in this one, motherfucker. Shit. Yeah, like that's him over there. I'm telling you. That's funny as hell, bro. Look at him. You finna go kick it over there with him right goddamn now.
And visited Epstein's private island and flew in his private plane. The former president has denied ever having visited the island.
Oh,
The
nah.
files contain at least.
Hold on, nah. We saw all those pictures with you in there, Bill. The moment you said you denied ever being on the island, everything else, you're lying, nigga. We know you in them files doing some crazy shit. Damn, Bill, that's crazy. And look at this fucking fool, him. Let me see.
Two emails discussing just that. In one from the 24th of November, 2012, Epstein writes, "How many people will you be for the heli to island?" Musk responded the next day that it would probably just be him and his then wife, adding, quote, "What day/night will be the wildest party on our island?" A year later, Musk wrote Epstein saying, quote, "We'll be in the BVI St. Bart's area over the holidays." BVI's British Virgin Islands. "Is there a good time to visit?" To which Epstein replied, "Always space for you." It's unclear if that or the other visit took place. Representatives for Musk did not immediately respond to a request for comment about the new.
Oh, no. Not Mr. Musk. He was out there too. Oh. All of this is alleged, but if any of this ends up getting any sort of concrete, this is going to make so many things around here crumble. The Justice Department has these files and they're releasing them. That should just tell you the reach that this is going to have.
New emails. And Musk in 2019 told Vanity Fair, quote, "He tried repeatedly to get me to visit his island. I declined." Now, Musk, you'll recall, famously posted this during his beef with the president this year, quote, "Time to drop the really big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files." Minutes later, he followed up with, quote, "Mark this post for the future. The truth will come out."
Yo, 80s babies, 90s raised me. Tell me if we didn't grow up in the best time to be a kid, but the worst time to be an adult. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. This shit crazy as hell. It's like this shit is like a reality TV show or something like that, but like that's real life right there. What is going on, bruh?
And keeping him honest, that's kind of hard to do. He seems to have taken the post down along with the first one. Also in the files, Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick, who famously said he'd broken ties with Epstein in 2005, vowing to, quote, never be in the room with that disgusting person ever again. The files, though, reveal Letnick or his wife, Allison, were in touch with Epstein as recently as 2012.
Oh,
In an email from Allison Letnick in November of that year, she writes, quote, "We are looking forward to visiting you," adding, "We are traveling on a yacht called Excellence, and I am CCing the captain." A spokesperson for the Commerce Department did not immediately respond to a request for comment. So a lot to talk about tonight. Starting us off, CNN Chief Legal Affairs.
they done found that boy Bill in those files. They done found that boy Elon in those files. Now all of this is alleged. Hold up, man. All this is really, really alleged. How y'all feeling about all of this? On top of the fact that your boy Jay-Z, they said he done got on a plane and hightailed it out the country. How y'all feeling about that? That shit crazy as hell, man. This is just nasty work. And they talking about Bill Clinton testifies in Epstein house probe. Yo, I keep trying to tell y'all, if this comes out to be as nasty as I think it's gonna be, you're gonna see a lot of things crumble. Because that's too close to being close to too many officials. Y'all know what I'm talking about, those real officials. It's too close. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that one, man. The Epstein out here just moving all nasty. Anyways, yo, I saw some shit where the boy Corey Holcomb was cussing out Joe Budden. Why is Corey Holcomb cussing out everybody, man? Yeah, tell me that. What didn't happen? Okay, we're gonna go by what we're gonna react to the boy Chig Smooth shit. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get this right. This by way of Chig Smooth, man. I fuck with the boy. He always put it greatly together. Let's check this out.
Smoke with Joe Budden, and this time he's not holding back or sparing any feelings. Now, this all started last year after Corey Holcomb basically outed Will Smith for allegedly being gay. Joe Budden did not like that from Corey. He took exception to it. He went on his podcast to call out Corey, and ever since then, it's been up with Corey and Joe Budden. Any chance he gets, Corey calls him gay. Corey has resurfaced a lot of old videos, old clips out of context about Joe Budden.
The pair recalled an encounter during a trip to Greece in which Budden attempted to secretly record a man hooking up with Monique, but his plan seemingly went awry. He also noted his caution in engaging in such activities in U.S. due to his celebrity. Okay, all of that sounded weird.
Clips where Joe was talking about what him and his girl do in the bedroom, which a lot of those stories Joe was obviously trolling, but Corey does not care. If you guys go research every single clip Corey has spoken about Joe Budden on the last year, it's been nothing but gay jokes. Now, 2 weeks ago, after a clip went viral,
Nah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
of Corey hitting a comedian, Joe and the guys spoke on it on Patreon. But here's the thing, you guys. It was actually Joe Budden's co-host Imani that was going crazy on Corey. Imani took a hard stance against Corey. He said, yo, I don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with guys hitting women. And also coupled with the facts that Joe Budden took Anton Daniels' side when he went up against Corey.
You're not bossing up on me,
bro. He spent his whole chair on you, boy. What are you doing?
That. He was like, yo, dog, like, I'm not scared of you at all.
And that's
Yeah, I know we talked about that up here that day, but that's a whole different subject. But okay, so they got some podcast beef. I see what's going on here. I see why he got the reaction he did. Hold on.
somebody like I don't watch Corey Holcomb stuff. Corey Holcomb comes off harsh to me, so I don't.
Yes, y'all do. Y'all watch Corey Holcomb shit because he's funny. Y'all watch it. Let's not do that. Y'all watch it. It's funny. We look at it as entertainment.
And I like dark humor. I like shit like that. But some of that is too rough. When he was like him and Jess had a thing, Jess Hilarious, and he was going real hard on her. It just turned me off. I stopped really watching after that. But I will say that for me as a black person, especially an angry Negro like myself, when I see stuff like that, the same way I was real impressed by Glasses Malone with him having this debate with this guy that says all shit that I hate, and I'm expecting for you to whoop his ass. If it get that far, I'm expecting for you to beat him up, or you to at least look like the tougher guy. You see those kind of guys on the internet and they talking all that shit and they see and they have all this vitriol for us, and then they might, say certain things about white people. You inadvertently start to hate them. I hate people like that. I don't care. I feel like certain conversations with black people when we pulling each other up needs to be done in certain spaces. I don't think that that's a place that you do that at. I've never agreed with that. You'll never see a post of mine from 10 years ago saying, "Oh, I hate when we do this," or black people.
Look, he got up to go.
Whoa. How y'all feel about what she was saying on that one? I don't know. She kind of went off a little bit, but I don't know.
See, I like
goes
that.
out back.
All right, Anton-woman.
Anti-fucking one. What are you talking about?
Last night, Corey went crazy on Joe Budden. Here's what he said.
Guys, I just got to say something.
No.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Fruit Booty Buttons?
Whoa.
Oh,
In 2026, as a man, somebody call you fruit booty, anything like that. Somebody basically play with your manhood. Is that worth crashing out about? Is it worth crashing out about, especially if you know you're not like that? Not saying that there's anything wrong with anybody who is, but if you're not like that, do you crash out about that? I don't think that's worth crashing out, not on the internet for. So I hope Joe don't say nothing back. But knowing him, he will. It'll be funny.
See, I never say their name.
yeah.
As you should.
I got a name for him. Fruit Booty Buttons
Jesus Christ.
I know you.
and his crew. Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial woman beater.
Whoa.
Fruit Booty Buttons is a serial.
Whoa, when did we start talking about women beaters? Oh, okay, nah. So is this I hit old girl on camera, but we've been hearing that you've been putting foot to ass when it comes to the women in your life this whole time? We're not gonna do that's snitching. That's nasty. Like, come on, man. But he do it too. Come on now. All right.
A woman beater was talking about how he sat. They said the girl said,
But he do it too.
Oh my God,
the girl said he sat on my stomach and made me have a miscarriage. You know what he said? I didn't sit. I sat on top of her titties or something. He said I sat on where her breast was. That's where I was sitting.
Oh, wow.
Fruit Booty Buttons. I know you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I know
He's got to stop calling him that. Come on, man.
you ain't talking crazy about me, homie. I mean, most of the time, all you guys who say what you say, I don't care what you say online. I expect you to talk about me. Yeah, Fruit Booty Buttons. They know who I'm talking about. Fruit Booty Buttons. That motherfucker say,
Yo, he is letting that shit go like it's like it's an unlimited motherfucking, unlimited clip. Jeez.
he said I was a bitch ass nigga or something. Yeah, I'll be a bitch ass nigga online. Online, I'm a bitch ass nigga. Man to man, I ain't no bitch ass nigga, homie. But man to man, you a serial woman beater.
Wow.
Everybody do the homework on Fruit Booty Buttons and all of the women that have accused him of actually beating them up.
Jesus Christ.
Since you want some heat, since you couldn't leave me alone.
This is literally but he do it too. Nah, I don't like none of this. Tell me I'm lying right now. But he do it too. You're not gonna talk about me and you do the same thing. Bruh, what is that? Nah, man.
Everybody do the research on Fruit Booty Buttons and see how he is a serial woman beater. Fruit Booty Buttons. Yeah. You and your crew talk about that since y'all need subject matter, because y'all admit y'all watch me. I don't watch y'all. I just saw that. I saw that.
Oh. And it only gets worse from there. And I don't know. How y'all feeling about that one? I feel like that's a transference of energy type situation. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. But whether it's right, it's wrong, the J is gone. Thank y'all for pulling up to this live one. I fuck with y'all. Thank y'all, everybody who pulled up in the chat. Salute to you. Salute to yours. Y'all be easy. We're going to come back with another smoke session Friday. Pull up with a good pack. We'll be on something. Y'all be easy, huh? 100.